what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, yeah, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. This is exciting.
Hey.
Mano's here.
I'm here. I'm in the building.
He got
What's
his
happening?
whole big snow onesie on.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's the greatest thing ever invented.
Oh, man, I saw your brother Mouse was dousing you with snow, burying you.
We had to go at it for a little while.
I don't think it was...
Yeah, it was a one-way thing, though. He won. He had the shovel.
I never seen you so...
Snow was cold. It was hitting
vulnerable.
me in my face.
I've never seen you so vulnerable.
I had to back up.
But anyway, yeah, so there's still a lot of snow on the streets. I took the train again today. Now, yesterday I had a great experience. I was
On the
the
train?
only person on the train.
Really?
Today, I got on, couldn't move. It was packed.
Overpacked.
So it's back at it. But they're saying there might be more snow coming up, over the weekend. We'll see. But I'm not sure. But today we have a special guest joining us, Amy DuBois Barnett. She has a new book, If I Ruled the World, that's out today. And I'm actually hosting her book launch for her tour tonight in Brooklyn. It's sold out. She also got picked up by Hulu for a series with Lee Daniels writing it.
Nice.
But she used to be the editor-in-chief of Honey Magazine back in the day. Also editor-in-chief of Ebony Magazine. Also deputy editor for Harper's Bazaar. She has a lot of accolades, but I'm excited about this.
Nice.
All right, so let's get the show started with some love and positivity. Let's shine a light today. I'm going to shine a light on somebody who is actually turning a strip mall into a black farmers market in D.C., but we want to know who you want to spread some love to. 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano's
What's
in the
happening?
building. And today we want to shine a light on Angel Gregorio, who is the visionary behind Black and Forth. That is a 7,500 square foot strip mall in D.C. Now, she did notice there was a lack of representation, so she started doing these bi-weekly farmers markets there to provide a free space for black farmers and for artisans to sell their goods, also to invest in the community. Well, she actually managed to raise money. Reports circulated, and the mayor, Muriel Bowser's response to the federal government's presence in the city. A nearby strip mall is now a hub for black businesses and residents. So it's the second and fourth Sunday of each month. And she now has purchased a 7,500 square foot lot, and she called it Black and Forth. And so that's just an amazing thing. It started off that way, and then she managed to raise the money to purchase it. Isn't that dope?
That's really good.
I would definitely go to that market. I love a good farmer's market. All right, now, LJ, who do you want to shine a light on?
I just want to say, man, I love my wife to death, and I want to let the world know, man. She means the world to me. You hear me? She's a nurse, so she's out here in the field. She's a veteran, and she take care of home.
Wow, she does it all. How did you land her?
My high school best friend. It took me 10 years to get something. When I got it, we ain't stopped.
Listen, sometimes working hard for something pays off, right? Whatever comes easy isn't always worth it.
You can say that again.
Shout out her name.
Her name is Regina Ford. Regina mother. Okay, I'm on the radio. My bad. Regina Ford. I love you, girl.
Okay, I love this type of love. Well, thank you for calling.
All right, you go.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150, in case you couldn't get through. And when we come back, Kendall Jenner, she did a collaboration with Fanatics, a sports book about sports betting, and she really leans into dating athletes for this ad. You'll find it amusing, perhaps. It's Way Up.
She want the tea. Oh, she came with receipts. It's time to spill that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Mano.
Hey.
Mano. I'm trying to give him Valentine's Day ideas for his wife.
I like that.
Okay, all right. Now let's get into our Yee tea. So Kendall Jenner has done a deal with Fanatics Sportsbook, and she is basically spoofing the Kardashian curse, even though she's not a Kardashian, and kind of talking about betting in relation to her dating life. Listen to this.
Haven't you heard? The internet says I'm cursed. Any basketball player who dates me kind of hits a rough patch. While the world's been talking about it, I've been betting on it. How else do you think I can afford all this? Modeling? This cool? Basketball boyfriend 1 missed the playoffs. Do you like this bad boy? Boyfriend 2 flopped right out of the league.
This cute jut! Thanks, boyfriend 3!
Kardashian curse. It's not even my last name.
Well, listen, that whole entire Bet on Kendo promotion is on the Fanatic Sportsbook app, and that's going to be Thursday. That's crazy, though. That was good marketing because now everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, that was a nice little spin on it.
All right, so Kanye West has done an article with Vanity Fair where he's talking about his apology advertisement he did in the Wall Street Journal. I know you saw that, where he was apologizing to people he's hurt, talking about his accident 5 years ago that broke his jaw and caused surgery. He talks about his bipolar disorder, and then he also said that he's not looking for sympathy or a free pass, but he does aspire to earn your forgiveness. Well, he now has spoken to Vanity Fair about that apology. And, he's just saying, and the doctor is saying that people are skeptical. A lot of people did say that in my comments, that they don't believe him. Kanye was saying that he lost touch with reality and all of that, but Kanye is responding, and he said, "It is my understanding that I was in the top 10 most listened to artists overall in the U.S. on Spotify in 2025, and last week and most days as well. My upcoming album, Bully, is currently one of the most anticipated pre-saves of any album on Spotify, too." He goes on to talk about his streaming numbers. He said, "I owe a huge apology once again for everything that I said that hurt the Jewish and Black communities in particular. All of it went too far." And so what he's trying to say is he's not doing this because he has an album coming out. He's already doing the numbers. He's already got the acclaim, so he doesn't really need to do that.
But it is good marketing. It's always something before an album come out.
Now, they asked him in Vanity Fair, when did you begin to regret some of your public statements and actions? And he said, not until I was out of the episode and in treatment did the reality set in of what I did while I was disconnected from my true self. He said, every day that I wake up, it's a checklist of everything that I said, at least what I can recall while in a bipolar episode. All of the family bonds, deep relationships, and lifelong friendships that I worked so hard to build over so many years were all tarnished. And so he's basically saying he changed his medication, and he was depressed, and his wife recognized that, so they've been trying to see what's effective for him. And he was at a rehab facility in Switzerland. So we'll see. And I am hoping.
Rehab facility in Switzerland is crazy.
Well, I'm hoping that this does mean that he's really finally back to the old Kanye.
We'll see.
We shall see. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night. You've been doing a lot.
Have I?
Yes, you have. But we'll discuss. And don't forget, Amy DuBois Barnett is joining us later. I'm excited for that. It's Way Up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Ooh, baby, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Mano finally
back in the building.
dug himself out of the snow. What have you been up to?
Yo, listen, I called myself last night trying to back out of the garage, right? It was a pathway that we dug out, right?
I didn't see you with a shovel.
Trust me, I had one. Okay, I went to work, all right? And then I came up with the bright idea. I said, I'm going to get one of those electric shovels.
Oh, you went and got one?
I tried to.
That's what Jim Jones has been using.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I never made it out. Because,
you couldn't go get it. Okay.
Yeah, because I got stuck in the snow. Left my car there. It's still there right now, right? And then got in my brother's car. We went all the way to Lowe's and they ain't even have one. They sold out. You should have known that. But you didn't go online to make sure they had it? I never even saw one of those.
Because you know what I do? I always go online, order something to pick up so that it's curbside. So at least I know it's there. I'm very I'm not going somewhere and I would have assumed that since we had this huge snowstorm, a lot of that stuff is sold out. My dad actually, his snowblower is broken. My mom called me yesterday. She was so annoyed. She was like, if that was me that would have did that, you know what your father would have said? And he actually was outside doing his snow himself.
Yeah,
I told him, I said, I'm going to send a TaskRabbit person over there to do it for you. And he refused to allow that to happen.
Yeah, he wanted to do it himself. This is the fault of the amigos, because the amigos usually come knock on the door, right? They usually come knocking on the door.
No one knocked on the door.
Nobody.
Maybe
they were snowed in.
And I want to say, I actually had to shovel my own snow because I was home alone.
I called you. I tried to help you.
You couldn't even get out of your house. But nice try. But anyway, people were so upset about that. I want to say I looked online and there was a 90-year-old woman shoveling her snow. I don't know if you saw this. She had a walker. She was walking with a walker and she had the shovel in front of the walker. I'm going to show it to you.
Wow.
And she was shoveling the snow. But I want to say shoveling snow feels like a good workout.
Yeah, too much for me. I'm good on it.
But shout out to everybody on the block. I see them in the comments. That's like,
shout out to the block.
I would have helped you out. You know, people did hit me up, but a lot of y'all hit me after I shoveled the snow, so I don't appreciate that. Everybody waited till after I shoveled. Somebody else texted me today like, hey, I would have let me know if you need our help. We do snow shoveling services. Yeah. I'm like, y'all, it's
2
over.
days later.
Yeah, it's over.
Get out of here.
But thank you. I see my dad's texting me, so he's probably listening. But anyway, I want to pick a side when we come back, because also Let's Rap About It, that podcast has a lot of people talking. Y'all talk to each other like no one, because if I would have said to Jim Jones what you said, he probably would have been so angry at me. You don't think so? I think he gets really annoyed when people talk about marriage with him, because everybody's been asking him that for the longest.
We got to have the real conversations. That's what make our show good.
But we are going to pick a side. Listen to this.
Concept of marriage had nothing to do with love.
We didn't talk about marriage yet.
But we are
about
talking
being
about
single.
being single. If you're not single, then you're married. Right?
You could be in a relationship. You don't have to be single. Means single, meaning you by yourself.
Are you single?
I'm not single.
You married?
I'm not married either.
So when you fill that paperwork out, what does it say? It's either single or married, right?
Right.
What you put?
Ooh, what did he say? Y'all cut it off. We got to go watch the whole episode.
Yeah, you got to watch the episode.
So it's either single or married. There's no in between. Pick a side. 800-292-5150. Are you with Mano or Jim Jones? Jim Jones says he's not single. He's just not married. Mano said, what you put? Single or married? Is there no in between? Pick a side. 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's way up.
It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee, and it's time to pick a side, Mano or Jim Jones. Hey. Who's getting all your residuals, okay? Now, here is what the argument is based on from Let's Rap About It.
Concept of marriage had nothing to do with love.
We didn't talk about marriage yet.
But we are
about being
single. Single. If you're not single, then you're married. Right?
You could be in a relationship. You don't have to be single. Means single, meaning you by yourself.
Are you single?
I'm not single.
You married?
I'm not married either.
So when you fill that paperwork out, what does it say? It's either single or married, right?
Right.
What you put?
I gotta hear the answer. We gotta go watch the full episode.
I'm trolling, man.
No, you're serious. And I hope when Chrissy sees you.
Oh my God, I'm trolling.
But
yeah.
I believe in purgatory. There's like an in-between, single and married.
It's a relationship, regardless to what, though.
Now, legally, when it comes to if something should happen to you, it is single or married. So there's a lot that you have to go through, unless you have a will and all of that, you know. And but it still is a lot. But it still is a lot harder. So we want to ask you guys, pick a side, Mano or Jim Jones. 800-292-5150. Kid, pick a side.
Mano, right? It's either you married or you single, but some people, they really do be married and single at the same time, though.
Okay.
I think that's what I want. I want to be married and single.
I'm married and single at the same time.
I like that.
Wait,
you know what?
You are, kid?
Yeah, I'm married and single with a girlfriend.
Do you live with your girl?
Oh, my God.
Hell no, I live alone. Come on.
So you're separated from your wife?
I'm
not married.
Yeah.
He said, I guess. No, he's married and single with a girlfriend.
Oh, so he got two.
You feel me? One woman just to hold me down, one woman just to lift me up. And gotta keep one woman on the side.
I'm confused.
Do what you do, man.
But you live alone, but you're married?
Yeah.
They have an understanding.
Yeah, like you could just be loyal to somebody, you feel me?
Right, plus he got a girlfriend.
So you're loyal to somebody, but you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm loyal to my girlfriend.
And he loyal to his girlfriend.
Do you and Mano know each other? What's happening? Okay.
It's Brooklyn energy.
I can tell. Okay.
Hey.
Thank you for calling, I think.
Later.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, Angela.
So Mano's here, and we want you to pick a side, Mano or Jim Jones. Is it either married or single, or can you be somewhere in between?
Listen, you can definitely be somewhere in between. I am in a Jim Jones situation. We're not married, but we ain't single.
I love that a Jim Jones situation is now an adjective
I like
to
that.
describe the situation.
So when you filling out that paperwork, what do you put? It says married or single. What do you put?
I put married.
You put married?
I like that. I like that energy. Put married. If you feel married, put married.
But legally,
marriage is just a business transaction. We know that.
Okay.
I like that.
So
like
you're
that
not going to get married?
Yes, we are going to get married, but when the time is right.
How long has it been?
23 years.
Damn,
Okay, sis.
the time ain't look. Hey, look. Sometimes the time just ain't right. 23 years, they can do another. Yeah, wait another 10.
Thank you, Gigi.
Thank you, Angela. Bye, Mano.
Bye bye.
Patty, pick a side, Mano or Jim Jones. Is it either married or single, or can there be an in between?
Mano is absolutely right. There is no in between. You either married or single, or you're playing.
Ooh, that's a new category. Playing.
I like playing. That's a category I like.
Married, single, or playing.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
What about if you've been together 23 years?
Right, and you live together and everything. What about that?
You live together. You're playing still.
You still
You're
playing?
still playing.
But that's your common
You're
law.
playing house.
But that's your common law, right?
So common. Law ain't so common.
Are you married?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm single.
There we go. One or the other.
Oh, you living with somebody?
I'm not living with nobody. We can't play.
Would you date Mano?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he's looking for a wife.
Mano couldn't handle me.
Oh,
heard that.
I feel that. All right.
I was thinking the same thing.
Get him right.
Yeah. Mano couldn't handle me.
All right. Thank you for
Praise
calling.
the Lord.
All right. Love ya.
Love you too. What, Mano? You can't handle it.
Tell that lady that.
All right. Well, it looks like people agree with you, though.
Listen, I was just trolling. If I was in a relationship and I lived with the person for a long time, we married.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got your Yeetie, and we're going to talk about a spinoff from Martin with 8 episodes already filmed. I'm excited for this. It's way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Me and Mano are here.
Yeah.
Mano.
In the building.
All right, and let's get into it. So Fat Joe's daughter, Azzy Milan, is now doing her own fashion and pop culture podcast. Cute name is called As If Show. So her
As
name
If?
is Azzy As If,
Nice,
but
I like
A-Z
it.
If. So she'll be weighing in on things like fashion, slang that the kids are using today. It's giving a modern day ode to Joan Rivers energy. And here's a little clip.
First segment I'm going to call Sigh or Fly. If it's a miss, whack, it's a sigh, it's a yawn. And if it's a hit, it's fly. And I'm going to tell you. Tiana Taylor in Schiaparelli. She's perfect, no flaws, no notes. I think she ate. Kylie and Timmy have really, really grown on me. He gets fly. I think somebody pronounced him White Boy of the Year. I second that.
Okay, we like
That's
it.
a cool angle.
Yeah, because we don't really have
Right,
anything
nobody's doing that.
like that right now with the fashion and all of that. So that could really blow up for her.
Yeah.
She could have her dad on sometimes too, as a or maybe she's like, I don't want to, but that's still cute. All right, now get ready for this Martin spinoff. It's finally coming. Varnell Hill. This was announced a few months ago. BET picked up this series. It's also co-created and executive produced by Martin co-creator, star, and executive producer Martin Lawrence. So now, Mano, you know who Varnell Hill is,
Right, he was the record guy, right? At the radio station.
He was a talk show host.
Talk show, okay.
Yes, and so he was only on like a couple of episodes. There was the one where he came in as a guest on Martin's show, and then there was another one where Jodeci was performing.
Right.
And he was
And
host
Martin
on his
crashed
late night show, and Martin crashed it.
Yeah.
And so they were talking about how there's a lack of black talk show hosts right now in general. And so they were talking about bringing this back. And so it's also been announced that Kim Whitley is going to be co-starring opposite him as a series regular as
So it's
well.
going to be is it going to be a sitcom or is it going to be a talk show?
It's an 8-episode straight to series order. It's a workplace comedy set behind the scenes of the Varnell Hill show. So that's the whole concept of it. And recently he sat down with Rap Attack and talked about the fact that they've already filmed the 8 episodes. So
it's already done.
yeah, so that's a big deal. So I'm excited to see that because we were reminiscing on some of our favorite Martin episodes. And so I think that'll be fun. Now, Uncle Luke has announced that he is resigning as head coach at Miami Edison Senior High School. You know, he was a head coach there. And the reason why he is going to concentrate on running for office. He's pursuing a congressional seat, and he's going to make a final decision regarding that effort on February 15th. So going from coaching to Congress. Coaching to Congress. We like to see it.
Let's go. Transition.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but you need to know about them. A lot of this has to do with TikTok. You know, all these people are canceling their TikToks. And I'll tell you why. It's way up.
the news. I got news. Dish in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
Maynard, you had to put your glasses on to get ready for Under the Radar.
Yeah, see better.
Okay. TikTok, are you on there really? Because I'm not.
Not really, but I have a TikTok page.
Well, you know that they said a lot of people are canceling their accounts right
Wow.
now. Well, apparently people try to type Epstein, anything Epstein related, and it blocks Epstein messages. And so they're saying it's censorship. Now, a TikTok spokesperson said the platform does not have any rules against sharing the name Epstein in direct messages, and they're investigating why some users have been unable to do so. Gavin Newsom, the governor, also responded to a screenshot from a user on X, which showed them unable to send a DM containing the word Epstein. He said, it's time to investigate. I'm launching a review into whether TikTok is violating state law by censoring Trump-critical content. Bernie Sanders also put up a post and said, thanks to Trump, right-wing multi-billionaire Larry Ellison will now control the TikTok algorithm, along with CBS, MTV, The Free Press, BET, CMT, Simon & Schuster, Nickelodeon, Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, and more. This is what oligarchy looks like. And so there's a lot of concerns about all of this censorship that's been happening. And we'll see what's going to go on next. But people are saying that also TikTok's new terms and conditions are of concern. Now, I don't know if you saw what the update is to their terms of service and privacy policy, but it says updated corporate entity, new types of location information, including device geolocation, we may collect from you with your permission. So you have to opt out of that. And how we use your information, we have collected or will collect to show you ads outside TikTok. To opt out of these ads, tap here. So you have to opt out. Also, they're able to get information in regards to mental or physical health diagnosis, sexual life or sexual orientation, status as transgender or non-binary, citizenship or immigration status, or financial information.
They're asking for all that.
They are able to take that information from however they get it and then use that information. And they automatically collect that information from you when you use their services.
Wow.
So just putting y'all on to what's going on with TikTok. I know it's hard because a lot of people are making money off of TikTok. There's a lot going on, but you know, there might have to be some alternative things that we want to look at. And that is your Under the Radar. When we come back, we do have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. Plus, we have former editor-in-chief of Honey Magazine, of Ebony Magazine, deputy editor from Harper's Bazaar. She's had a ton of different jobs. She's worked with BET, Undefeated, all of that. Amy DuBois Barnett is going to be here. She has a new book, If I Ruled the World, that's out today. You will love this book. It's a fictional book, but it's based in the world of editorial, of journalism, a world that she comes from. But it is a fictional book, and it's very spicy. It's Way Up.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Talk to him. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
That's right.
And you know what we love? A collaboration that makes sense as we get into this Yee tea. Kevin Durant. Now, earlier we told you about Kendall Jenner with Fanatics, right, with the betting. Well, now Kevin Durant has done an ad. He's getting endorsed by a lotion company, CeraVe, and it only makes sense because remember that picture with his ankles?
Right.
So, I mean, it didn't even look like ankles. That's how ashy it was. But why not cash in on that, right? Listen to this ad.
Bro, KD, please put some lotion on your legs, dog. Why are you actually watching my legs so closely? Every time I forgot to put lotion on my ankles, I think about that one photo of Kevin Durant's ashy ankles. I had 35 on 12 shots that night. That is way more important than my ashy ankles. Going to be the first NBA player with a lotion deal.
That's good marketing.
Okay, KD with the jokes. But yes, he was reading those tweets out loud, and there was a bunch of them.
My ankles were so ashy yesterday.
They were, I believe it. Yeah. But he also is doing a collaboration with Drake, a Nocta collaboration as well. So I know OVO Eli up here is thrilled for that to come out. He's the biggest Drake fan I've ever met.
In life.
But that collaboration is coming out in the summer, and a retail price is going to be $155. All right. Ooh, now let's talk about this boxing match that's coming up. It's, I guess...
No, somebody got smacked first.
Well, yeah, we're going to get into how this all came about. Now, according to reports, Lil Baby's assistant K Rich is saying that he slapped DJ Academics. Listen to this.
Say, yo, bro,
you be saying on the internet, like, violating, bro. Like, like, nah, bro, me and what's the name? Cool, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Security is driving. What's the security guard your driver game?
Yeah.
You asked out. I smack.
All right. Well, Academics has, of course, since responded, saying that is not true, but he's down to box. Listen to this.
Carrot and little baby, you because I really think you're behind, so I ain't gonna really get at your weed roller. I get at you because I asked you if you wanted to squad, and I told you a location you ain't never showed up the first time. Let me tell you what happened. I went to Houston, Texas, and did some fly Rod Wave. Little baby's was hating. He called Rod Wave and said, "Wave, why you doing something with that?"
Was he yelling like that on the scene?
I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Getting smacked in front of your security is very nasty work.
Now, is there footage or is this?
Don't need to be.
Okay, I'm curious.
Then getting smacked and your security driving off is wow. That's even crazier.
Well, listen, according to more reports, we see Academics is agreeing to get in the boxing ring and fight Lil Baby. He said, "I agree to all terms. Get me in the ring." I can't read the rest of what he had to say. But
wow. Getting smacked and leaving the scene of disrespect is crazy, man.
What should happen?
It should have been some of that yelling and activity right there.
You've smacked people before. How has that reaction been after?
That's a different story.
All right, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have Asky. You see he's giving advice already. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, we're here to help you out. He's an award-winning advice.
Award-winning.
We'll tell you what to do in case you get smacked.
In case you get...
What's the protocol? What does the smacker do? What does the smacky do after that? 800-292-5150. Ask Yee is next.
Everybody whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
Yep.
And it's time for Ask Yee. And you know we always take your calls, even if they're a voicemail. That's how we get to sift through all of them. The award-winning advice giving Mano.
Winning.
The question is, should she tell her husband's homeboy that she's attracted to him?
No.
I'm married, but I'm interested in my husband's homeboy. I don't know what it is about him, but it makes me feel as though like I want to have sex with him. I'm trying to think, like, should I tell my husband homeboy how I feel, or should I keep that to myself?
The problem is this: if you tell a homeboy, that's going to lead to some type of activity.
That's also terrible. Why would you?
Horrible.
And I'm gonna say this: people cannot control necessarily. Sometimes you might have a thought about something.
Her thoughts.
That don't mean you should go out and do that. Now, if you want to blow your marriage up, blow your life up, I don't know if you have any kids, for something that you don't even know. Maybe you like the idea that it's taboo. And I'm not gonna say that just because you get married that you don't have no attraction, but you got to understand what that is and compartmentalize. That's your husband's homeboy.
Right. If you're going to cheat with somebody else.
No, you should not cheat at all. You're married.
No, but she's going to cheat. She's absolutely going to cheat.
You're either single or married. She's married.
Right. And find somebody else to cheat other than your husband's homeboy.
I think the deeper issue is also, why are you even considering this? What's going on in your marriage? There's a lot of layers to it. And so if there's an issue with your marriage,
talking about sex, though,
make sure you handle that and focus on that. Now, if you decide you're not wanting to be with your husband, you're fantasizing about other people, I don't think his friend is at all a good idea. I don't think that will end well for you. And I think it's disrespectful. And so the whole point here is focus on your marriage, whether it's something that you want to fix, repair, stay in, or not, and deal with that. Because maybe there's some issues that she's looking elsewhere because of those issues.
Right. Maybe he's not there sexually. So find somebody else to cheat with.
We have so many questions. But the point is, don't cheat. Do the right thing. You should go or you should stay. Okay? And feels like maybe you need a little therapy too. I don't know. Maybe ask ChatGPT what they think as well and where they can guide you. Well, that is your Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, you can leave a message and ask us that way. When we come back, Amy DuBois Barnett is going to be joining us. Her book, If I Ruled the World, is out today. I will be with her tonight as she is launching her book tour, and you are going to love the stories that she has to tell, and you're going to love this book. So make sure you go ahead and order that right now. If I Ruled the World, it's way up.
And I'm back.
We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and this is so exciting for me, for real. Amy DuBois Barnett is here with me. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
And her book, If I Ruled the World, is actually out today, so I'm excited for that. And I read the whole book, and when I tell you, this is a absolutely cannot put it down book. And I also have admired your career for such a long time, and I just have to say, for me coming up, Honey Magazine was it. It feels like this book, If I Ruled the World, I know it's a work of fiction, but I know you have the inside information on what it's like to run a magazine. And I'm sure you were able to pull from different aspects of your life as a journalist, as an editor-in-chief. So even how you start this book.
I know. I start out with a bang.
Right into the action.
It's juicy, y'all. It's some controversy in there. That is correct.
And you get caught at a cafe with Alonzo, who is actually your boss.
Our protagonist does, yes.
Yes. And it's just so important for me to bring this up because there are so many times when people will try to block your progress and your career.
Right.
And I think in particular as a woman, based off of what you will and won't do with them and for them.
Right. Well, my book is about that in large part, right? So, my novel is set in New York City in the late 1990s, early 2000s.
What a time.
Oh my God, right? At the intersection of hip hop and magazines and fashion. You know what I mean? And so that's one of the most important cultural eras of our time. And so this book is really a behind the scenes peek into what it was like, especially for a woman, right? So we follow Nikki Rose, my protagonist, as she doesn't come of age, right? Because she's an adult when we meet her, she's 29, but she's coming of power inside of these influential institutions where, glamour and, romance and friendship, they coexist with misogyny and racism and danger, right? Because it's such a dangerous time to be a woman. And so, Nikki Rose, as you see from the very first page of the book, she's trying to decide who she's willing to become and what she's willing to sacrifice as she goes for her dreams.
Right now, I'm talking to Amy DuBois Barnett. She is the author of If I Ruled the World. That book is out right now. It's a fictional novel, but there was some news that broke. I saw that Hulu is adapting this into a series.
I am so thrilled.
So I need to ask how all this came about. And of course, you have the amazing Lee Daniels working on the pilot with you too, writing as well. So talk to me about that, because we got to, if it's not enough, everything that you've accomplished, this is just another notch in your belt.
I appreciate you, Sess. It's, when I was writing this book, I could see every scene playing out in front of me.
Absolutely.
I could really see it cinematically. And I manifested. I was like, you know what? I see this on screen and I see it as a TV show more than a movie. I just see it. And it was sort of amazing how it came about. My book, a book scout found it and gave it to a really powerful Hollywood executive who then gave it to Lee Daniels, and they both read the book and they loved it. And then they both came on, to kind of produce with me, and then we pitched it, and we sold it, in the room, to 20th and then to Hulu. And so now I'm in development on the TV adaptation of If I Ruled the World with Lee Daniels at Hulu.
Congratulations. You know how amazing that is?
Oh, I appreciate that. It's a page turner, but it's also, but I wrote it very intentionally. Like, I wanted it to be juicy. I wanted it to be like a fun, escapist page turner, but I also wanted to address some really serious issues that are important to me.
Amy DuBois Barnett is here. She is the former editor-in-chief of Honey Magazine, of Ebony Magazine, former deputy editor of Harper's Bazaar. Just all-around amazing person. She's got a new book out right now. It's called If I Ruled the World. We have more when we come back. It's Way Up.
We about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now.
You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm excited to be talking to Amy DuBois Barnett. She's got a long and storied career in journalism as editor-in-chief of Honey Magazine, Ebony Magazine, deputy editor at Harper's Bazaar. Her book, If I Ruled the World, is out today. I just want to ask about advice that you've gotten, because black girls don't sell magazines. That was one of it. What are some things that people have told you in your career that you're like, I can't believe somebody actually gave me that advice?
There's a lot of advice that I've listened to, but the sort of racial microaggressive advice I have, kind of taken a pass on. But I've heard some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I will
me
tell
too.
you the second incident that I pulled from real life and put into the book. I won't name names at Harper's Bazaar, the staff, but, I'll tell you the story briefly. When I was at Harper's, I was deputy editor-in-chief of Harper's Bazaar, and I was running a meeting where we were talking about features and stories, kind of upcoming. And so I kind of pitched, y'all pitch, you work on the ideas together, and I pitched the story about Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm.
And the person on the Harper's Bazaar staff at the time, and I'm the only black person in the room, needless to say. I think I might have been the only brunette. Like, it was so white. So anyway, so she looks at me, she goes, ugh, Alicia Keys is so boring. I mean, the only way I could see Glenda, the editor-in-chief, greenlighting the story is if Alicia agreed to be photographed in whiteface or something.
Whoa.
And then she looks at me and she was like, oh, excuse me, sorry, Amy. And so that actually happened to me in real life when I was working at Harper's Bazaar.
Wow.
And I put that into the novel.
Saw, the whiteface.
Yes.
That is a wild.
It was wild.
Thing. And then there's no repercussions for somebody saying something.
There was no repercussions. In fact, this woman whose name I will not give you went on to be quite successful, and many black folks I know are fans of hers.
Right now, I'm talking to Amy DuBois Barnett. She is the author of If I Ruled the World. That book is out right now. It's a fictional novel. All right, let's move on to a good experience.
Yes.
Who would you say was the most amazing person, artist, that you've put on the cover of a magazine?
Oh, there's so many. Well, when I was editor-in-chief of Honey Magazine, I gave Beyonce her first ever solo magazine cover.
Period. Okay.
And I mean, she is just the kindest, loveliest person, her whole family is lovely. And so that was just a really good experience. But I put so many people on covers who I deeply admire. I mean, the Obamas, Jill Scott, to Missy Elliott, to Eve. I mean, I just can't even, there's too many at this point to name, but I've been really fortunate to meet some extraordinary individuals over my 20 years in media.
How does it work when somebody's upset about a story? We see this play out in the book, and I won't give away too much, but when they're the subject of an in-depth story, of course you can't tell them how it's going to come out. They do an interview, it's on the record. How does that work for you?
I mean, of course it happens, and it's terrible because you want people to be excited, especially if the story is meant to be positive. But and I'll tell you this little brief story too. I mean, little Kim, who we're very cool now. Kim and I are super cool. But this was also in the Honey days. She threatened my life once in the Honey offices off of a story that I wrote about her. And I'll never forget, she came in at looking fly in a head-to-toe pink fur jumpsuit, talking about, how dare you? I'm like, Kim, girl, we had a tape recorder between us when we were talking.
You said it on the record.
I have the tape, but she was so upset about something I printed, But again, we're cool now.
Congratulations to you. Like I said, it was a book that I absolutely could not put down. I'm so happy that you finally were like, this is the time to do it. And it feels like it is the right time.
My book is out everywhere, and I'm super excited for you guys to read this story.
You are going to love it, and I can't wait to see it on the TV.
Yeah.
All right, now. All right, Amy DuBois Barnett, If I Ruled the World. And you're just an amazing person, so thank you so much for being here in the midst of a snowstorm. And when we come back, you guys, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee and Mayno.
That's right.
You got your shiesty on today.
Hey, it's that cold.
Is it really that cold? I was
Absolutely.
hot today, but I went to the dry cleaners on the way here, and I was carrying all this stuff. It was so much effort walking over these huge snowbanks.
Yes, you out here walking. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I took the train.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, don't do it.
But anyway, thank you again to Amy DuBois Barnett for joining us. If I Ruled the World, that book is out today. I love that. It was so good. One of my homegirls was like, I need to read another, I want a good fictional novel. And this is a fictional novel, but based on
so this is like
the 90s,
winter.
2000s world of journalism, where they had magazines like Honey Magazine and Essence Magazine was around and all of that. But there was a lot going around.
Yeah.
Going on. Not going, well, that too. But anyway, so I'll be at Greenlight Bookstores tonight, sold out event for her book launch kickoff. And again, any last words from you, Mayno?
Hey, stay up.
Well, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Hi, Angela. I'd like to shine a light on my daughter, Sheree Gibbs. She founded She Designs. It's an organization, and her company helps Black women learn how to get into tech, the tools that they need, the skills that they need to get into the tech industry. That's shedesigns.org. Check it out.
Going way up, with Angela Yee.